interconference matchup as the 10-7 Carnesville Spartans take on the 10-7 East Central Trojans. We're live in the historic Spartan Bowl with the Spartan Warm-Up Show, brought to you by Union Savings and Loan, Carnesville's hometown bank since 1892. The records reflect each other tonight, with Carnesville losing their last 4 games, with one of those being a loss last Saturday against Lawrence North, 40-36. East Central's only lost one of their last 4, with that being a loss last Saturday against Columbus North, 51-41. I'm Nathan Shaw, joined by Bailey Schneider, and this is the Spartan Sports Network. I caught up with Coach Kerry Brown pre-game. Coach, interconference matchup tonight. What's on the line for you guys?
Well, conference championship, first and foremost, an opportunity for us to go to 4-0 in the conference with, 5-0 with 2 games remaining against Franklin County and Lawrenceburg. So we're just taking it one game at a time, and there's 3 conference championship games to be played yet this season.
Coach, it's unusual for us to go on such a big losing streak. We're on 4 right now. What's kind of been fueling this struggle?
You know, I think the teams we've been playing have had something to do with it. We've played a good schedule. Defensively, we've played pretty well. If we could get some things ironed out offensively, we might have pulled out a few of those games. We didn't shoot it well Saturday against Lawrence North. We missed some free throws the game before against Jennings County, uncharacteristic of our kids. Too many turnovers. So there's some things that we can clean up and then have an opportunity to come out on top of some of those games. But if you look at who we played, and this is excuses, but they're good teams. They're top 64, top 75 teams in the state, but it's been a real meat grinder. And the bottom line is, if it helps get us ready for the tournament at the end of the year, if it helps us close out the regular season winning these conference games, their regular season games, their practice games.
Yeah, you put up a fight against Lawrence North on Saturday, only losing 40-36. Came back by a big deficit. What was the motivation there?
Well, once again, our defense kept us in it, I thought, the entire game. And then we were down 14, and we got it to 4th into the 3rd quarter. Had a big turnover. That probably hurt. But then just missing some shots, I think, was the biggest thing. And it's our best shooters. It's not like it's our worst shooters that are missing those shots. So it's guys that we trust. They've just got to have confidence when they get those shots. They've got to knock them down. And if a couple of those had fallen Saturday, then it might have been a different outcome.
Yeah, you got a tough matchup tonight against Logan Rohrabacher from East Central. What's the adjustments going to look like against him?
Well, they've got a 2-headed monster at East Central. Collinsworth is averaging 19. He's 6'7", 300 pounds, and Rohrabacher's averaging 22. So we've got to start out, first of all, trying to neutralize Collinsworth, and that's going to be a job in itself. He's signed to go play Division I football in Cincinnati, so that's going to take a team effort. And then Rohrabacher, we've got to do a good job on him, and that's going to take a team effort. And probably the other thing is we can't let a third guy go off against us if we want to have any chance of winning tonight's game, and then we need to knock down some shots.
Well, Coach, thank you and good luck tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys for being here tonight.
Coach Kerry Brown.
Union Savings and Loans. Union Savings is an old school community bank founded in Carnesville in 1892 and still locally owned and operated today. And now also with offices in Greenfield and with a new bank opening soon in Rushville.
Bailey, this is your first time on air. I'm glad to have you on. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling pretty confident, maybe being my first time out here. Definitely with the basketball experience I have, I'm feeling pretty confident about myself.
Yeah, Bailey's a backup for the varsity girls basketball players. Bailey, this is your senior year, and in the midst of COVID, I've got to ask you personally, what's been so different this year?
With COVID, the girls team was quarantined 2 times during the season. We lost a couple games, but luckily we were able to make those games back up.
Well, Bailey, interconference matchup tonight for the boys, EIAC against East Central. And, this is a tough matchup tonight. They've got 2 players that average 20 points per game, but how necessary of a win is this for both teams?
This is a big game going into the Eastern Indiana Conference. There's 6 games each team plays, and East Central is 4-1 on this conference, and we're 4-0, so this could determine who takes the top spot.
Yeah, really, this is the X factor. This game is the X factor in the series of the Eastern Conference. If we lose, then that ties up the Eastern Conference with 5-1 for both teams if we win against Lawrenceburg. That is if. And if we win and then we win against Lawrenceburg, they win the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, it'd be pretty big, you know. I believe East Central came out against Lawrenceburg pretty well and fought against them, so hopefully we'll come out and fight against them too.
This is really a domino effect tonight with both of these wins being necessary next Saturday, which will be senior night on February 20th. Bailey, last game on Saturday resulted in a loss against Lawrence North, the number 2 team in the state, losing only 40-36, completely coming back from a 14-point deficit, bringing in within close. Really, what did you notice from that game?
I noticed that, we weren't hitting those outside shots we really needed to. The free throws, we needed to hit those free throws. It's a big part of the game. We could have pulled off that win against Lawrence North.
Yeah, really, free throws are critical, and especially in basketball. Well, that's really the only sport you have free throws in. I stand corrected there. But, I mean, free throws are critical. You know, if you're not hitting your free throws, it's called the charity stripe for a reason. You're getting charity money here. And you're getting an easy chance at an extra point or two. And, you know, knows in this last 4-game losing streak is just free throws aren't hitting. That's what the struggle's been. And then, you know, you look at it from three-point shooting. That's a lot of what our team's orientated toward for the Spartans is they're orientated at the three-point line. You watch a lot of the offense be circled around the arc or the corner. A lot of swings out as Billups dishes outside. And really, it's just the three-point shots haven't been hitting from some of our star shooters like Sparks the other day against Lawrence North. Graham hit 1-3 against Lawrence North, having 7 points, I believe. And, you know, they just struggled offensively.
Yeah, I agree there. You know, like you said, those three-point shots are a big part of our game. You know, when you swing the ball around like that, you got to hit those open shots.
Yeah, you got to hit those open shots indeed. You know, East Central has a two-headed monster tonight, Collinsworth and Robarker, which will be tough to guard.
Yeah, I agree. You know, Collinsworth's going to play at University of Cincinnati as a lineman. Big guy. He's averaging 20 points against there. Lawrence North, he had 2 assists and 6 rebounds. Big game for him.
Versatile athlete Collinsworth is, you know, going to, like you said, playing lineman for University of Cincinnati for football. Just committed a while ago, and which is quite insane. You know, when you're good at football and then you average almost 20 points per game in basketball, it's just that shows how versatile you are in both sports.
Yeah.
And he also averages 8 rebounds to go along with that on pretty good field goal shooting, near 50%. Free throw shooting could use some work at 71%. And Robarker, let's not forget him. You know, I mentioned to Coach Brown, I said this is gonna be a tough matchup. He said really what I'm looking at is Collinsworth. But, I mean, offensively, you got to look at the 6'4" guard, Robarker, averaging 22.3 points per game, 7 rebounds per game, 55% field goal shooting, as well as 75% free throw shooting. He's the second leading scorer in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, that's definitely a big point of the game tonight. You got to stay on him to make sure he doesn't maybe lower the average of points per game.
As the Spartans get ready here to do their pregame show, but the Spartan takes the floor and all the cheerleaders walk out and the players follow behind. One of the most instrumental things and what brings the energy to this crowd tonight.
Yeah, I agree. You know, as a player, we don't get that same feeling, but running out of that tunnel is a big spark coming out for the game.
Yeah, and especially such a historic arena like the Spartan Bowl. You watch, I mean, fans from all over come here to watch, just see how magnificent the Spartan Bowl is to them.
It's definitely a different atmosphere playing in here and coming in here, you know, sitting down, watching the guys run out of the tunnel, or seeing that spark come out in March.
As the Energizers take on the floor, the cheerleaders already have made their way out. Or sorry, the Spartanettes. Correct myself there. Our teacher would not be too happy about that one. And here's the Spartan, Robbie Harmon. We have to give a shout out to him as he brings energy every single night. He's one of the most instrumental guys in this game. He always hypes up the players, does a great job as the school mascot, and you know you got to love him. But Bailey, this game tonight, like we talked about, it's very instrumental to win this. And, you know, you're watching, I mean, one of the top teams we're going against here is East Central. They were the top team in the conference besides us. They stand second. And, you know, Robarker, he struggled the other night against Columbus North in that 51-41 loss with 8 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. You know, 7 rebounds wouldn't be struggling for many players, but the 8 points is unusual for him.
Definitely, I know. He must have got, I know I watched some of that game going in there before this game, and he was kind of face guard here and there, so they kind of shot him down just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you watch that game there, face guard and playing up close, and you know that's a lot of what you got to do whenever you're playing those teams. If you got to make the defensive rotation to guard their shooters, guard their star players. And, you know, like you say, there's 2 star players to this team, and Ryan Selhurst is one of those sleepers that we're sleeping on here. 90% from the free throw line, 7.4 points per game, 3.1 rebounds per game. But he went scoreless against Columbus North, so, you know, he must not got to the line as much, must not drove in as much. And, I mean, you know, you got to look at these players, and it's just free throws are critical, shooting is critical, and you got to find a way to adjust against the defense. As the players take the floor, Graham, Billups, Sparks, Bodwell, Myers, Sullenbarger, Barron, Brown, and Martin. You know, the Williams twins are out tonight. James and Josh due to quarantine. I was talking to Josh earlier, and he told me, he was like, Nathan, you gonna be commentating the game tonight? I said, of course, Josh, you know I'm gonna be here. And he was saying, well, it's not good because we're in quarantine right now, and you know, prayers up to them. Hopefully they get better soon, and hopefully they don't have the virus itself. And we'd love to see them back on the court here soon. But if they do have it, that's a 2-week period we're going to be without them.
Yeah, I know they love playing basketball, and they live for it. I mean, they love basketball.
James is one of those stronger, one of the most monumental twins, though. I mean, he's done an amazing job varsity-wise for defense, and Josh brings the offense. So you love to see how those 2 clash. Both teams take the court. This Spartan Sport Network game is brought to you by Union Savings and Loan, Metronet, Goss Auto Care and Tire Center, American Heritage Realty, FC and Bake, Don's Auto Sale and Tires, George's Pharmacy, Edward Jones, Ice Center, Carnesville.
This game is also brought to you by Mancino's Pizzas and Grinders, Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance, Reed Health, Foles Flooring, Better Homes and Gardens, and Urban Winkler Funeral Home.
Yo, we wouldn't be anywhere without our advertisements. We love them, and we appreciate them for everything they do. And here we are as tip-off gets ready to take place in 3 minutes. You know, really, the atmosphere is being set. Now that the county's back in orange, the fans are starting to pack in, and we see fans from all corners. Right in front of us is where a lot of them are. We see the Billups family over there supporting their son, Toby. And he's one of those great players for the team, which he averages 7.6 points per game, 5.6 assists per game on 55% field goal shooting, 80% free throw shooting. He's in the 50-80 club, which is amazing to see. A lot of NBA players are in that club, and when you see a high school player in the 50-80 club, it's not too shabby.
You know, Toby comes out and plays his heart out. I mean, he's definitely a good player out there on the court.
Yeah, he's an amazing player indeed. You know, averaging 5+ in both categories, assists and points per game, is quite solid. And Jonah Graham, let's not forget about him, leading scorer with 8 points per game, 40% field goal shooting, 37% three-point shooting, which he's been in the slump lately himself, as well as 85% free throw shooting. So, and you know, just recently committed to Kentucky for Wesleyan for golf, the D2 school. So, I mean, Jonah, quite the versatile athlete himself, 2-time sectional winner with the tennis team, as well as Gage Brown is. And he went to regionals 1 year, I believe, and I believe they went to state that year, too.
Yeah, Jonah and, you know, as you said, Gage, they're both great tennis players. And Jonah, just all-time pretty good sportsman.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great player, great tennis player, and great golfer as well. So, I mean, I've golfed with him before. He's amazing. He shoots in the 30s every time. The guy's amazing.
It's crazy.
Let's not forget about Martin. He hustled quite the other night. 5 rebounds, 1 steal, and 4 points against Lawrence North. You know, I might stand correct on that 1 steal. It definitely looked like there was about 2 there in that first quarter. He did amazing against them in that first quarter. We saw him diving on the floor, going for those loose balls, and he was just doing an amazing job with 6.9 points per game, 4.2 rebounds per game.
Martin's another one of those players, like I said, to Toby. He comes off, and he's just a hard player and hard worker out there on the court.
And here we are as the lineups get ready to take place, as the lights get ready to go off, and we get ready to watch the national anthem or listen to the national anthem. And you know, this is really what sets the mood in this game, is the atmosphere, the lights going dark, and the pregame introduction for our team as well. As I introduce the starters for East Central. Bailey, what's the starters look like for East Central?
We have junior Jaden Dennis, number 10 at 5'11". John Hotel, number 32. He is a senior, 6'1". Logan Rohbacher, number 42, also another senior. Ryan Selhorst, he's a junior, number 44. Luke Collingworth, number 50 at 6'7", and is a senior.
What's the stars looking like for Connersville?
Looking at Connersville, we have Jonah Graham, number 5. Toby Billups, number 12. Caleb Sparks, number 30. Cole Bart, number 40. And Gage Brown, number 44.
The usual starting 5 of Brown, Martin, Sparks, Billups, and Graham. Probably amazing alongside each other, but lately they've been a little star-studded slump. And let's just see how they perform tonight in such a crucial game. So the lineups get introduced for East Central. Their starters come out. And we get ready for the starters for Connersville. As the lights go off, we'll be right back after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
And now let's meet your Connersville Spartans. Wearing number 10, Carter Bodwell. Number 22, Luke Parker. Number 32, Braxton Myers. Number 34, Lucas Barrett. Starting lineup for the Spartans. At forward, number 30, Caleb Sparks. And forward, number 40, Cole Martin. At center, number 44, Gage Brown. At guard, number 5, Jonah Graham. And at guard, number 12, Toby Billups. Connersville coached by Mr. Kerry Brown. Before we have tonight's national anthem, I have one other person I'd like to honor here this evening. If I can direct your attention to the center of the court. Tonight we would like to recognize CHS senior wrestler Evan Schaefer. Evan is the 2021 IHSA sectional and regional champ in the 285-pound weight class. He will be competing in the semi-state wrestling tournament of Newcastle this coming Saturday, and he currently sports a perfect record of 33-0. To advance to the state meet in Baker's Life next weekend, Evan must win his first 2 matches at semi-state. Evan also plans to attend Hillsdale College in Hillsdale, Michigan on a football scholarship. So again, we would like to wish Evan the best of luck this Saturday at the Newcastle semi-state. Let's give him a nice hand. Now we ask that everyone please rise, remove your hats, as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Hey Cartersville residents, get MetroNet's 2-year price lock on 500 MB internet for only $59.95 a month. Add whole home Wi-Fi to eliminate frustrating dead zones throughout your home for $5 more per month. All this plus no data caps, friendly local customer service. Visit www.metronet.inc.com and get MetroNet today. It is simply a better connection.
There's Collinsworth, the lineman for University of Cincinnati now. Well, not officially a lineman as the season hasn't started yet. But as soon as this year ends and he goes in, I mean, you can tell that guy's a lineman. Look how huge he is. He's 6'7", and look at him. He's just a tank.
For sure. I mean, he's a big guy looking compared to Gage there.
Brown and Collinsworth at the tip-off. Collinsworth snags it away. Robarker has the ball. There's Hoddle. Out to Selhurst. Back to Collinsworth. Collinsworth posts up Brown. He drives inside. He lays it in. No good. Snagged up by Martin. Dishes it to Billups. Billups drives off with the ball. Gives it to Graham out in the arc. Inside to Martin. Out to Graham. Back to Billups. Billups calling for a screen. Doesn't get it. Hands off to Sparks instead. Sparks looking where to go with it. Gives it back to Billups. Graham's wide open at 3. He gets caught up. Martin has it. Billups looking for a pass still. Gives it inside to Martin. Martin's blocked by Collinsworth. There's Robarker. He drives. Collinsworth for 3. That's good. Unusual to see the center shoot the 3.
You know, during that Columbus North game, he shot a couple there in the game.
Martin has it. He drives inside. A little floater off the backboard. Robarker drives. The 6'4" guard. Screen by Hoddle. He drives inside. Collinsworth maybe going to shoot another 3 there. Decides not to. There's Dennis inside to Collinsworth. Collinsworth blocked by Brown, it looks like. Snagged up by Graham. Billups calling for another screen. Instead swings it out to Sparks outside. Little floater there by Martin. That's no good. Looks like it was almost blocked. Robarker again. Robarker averages nearly 23 points. Second leading scorer in the Eastern Conference. What a solid player. Out to Dennis, back to Hoddle has it. Hoddle back to Robarker. Robarker for 3. That's no good. Snagged back up by Robarker. Spins, lays it in. That's good. 5-2 now as East Central leads. Billups looking where to go with it. Sparks for 3. He shoots, no good. Out around, snagged up by Dennis. Dennis off to Hoddle. Robarker drives again, spins. In contest, he lays it in. That's an and 1 for Robarker.
Personal foul, number 40, Copeland.
He's going to get his first shot at the free throw line. Bailey, what do you think of that and 1?
You know, he rushed the paints in there and just works hard in there.
Makes his second, or makes his first, sorry. Puts the lead 8-2 now, East Central lead. As McQueen comes in for Collinsworth.
Number 32, Braxton Myers, enters the game.
And Myers comes in for Martin. Billups up the court at the half-court line. He'll be taken on by Dennis. Back to Billups. Billups had a shot there, didn't take it though. Hop steps out to Graham for 3. Graham shoots it, no good. Snagged up by Dennis. Dennis drives. He pops a 3. That's no good. Nearly snagged up there by Selhurst. Instead, it's grabbed by Sparks. Billups inside, dishes out to Graham. Graham looking where to go with it, gives it back to Billups. Bounce pass by Brown, snagged up by Hoddle. Robarker takes up the court. Robarker looking where to go with it. There's Hoddle, gives it back to Dennis. Dennis and Graham on each other. Hoddle now passes it to Dennis. Dennis at the left corner. Hall steps back, looking for a pass. 3:46 to go. He posts up, gives it to Robarker. Automatic score for East Central. Gives off to Selhurst. Selhurst gets it stolen by Sparks. Sparks on the floor, gives it back. Finally grabbed up by Brown. Sparks at the 3-point line. Gives it back to Billups. Billups drives, dish out to Graham. Graham back to Billups. Billups for three. That's good. That puts them down by 3 now, 5-8. Robarker steps back, contested by Billups. Robarker. That's a charge drawn by Billups. Bobwell Martin will come in, as well as Collinsworth and Neck.
In the lineup for East Central, number 12, Cadet.
There's Martin and Bodwell, the new subs in for the Spartans. Robarker's still in though. He's been getting plenty of minutes tonight, already 7. Or sorry, 6. Collinsworth for 3, he shoots. No good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Martin.
No, they're very quick to get off that pass as they come down the court.
Yeah, there we go. Martin grabs the rebound, averaging 4.2 on the season. There's Billups again for 3. He shoots. That's good. 2 for 2 from the 3-point line. There's 6 points for Billups. He ties the game up 8-8. Next, guarded by Bodwell. Gives off to Hoddle. Hoddle and Myers. Dish inside to Collinsworth, the 6'7" lineman. There's Necht again. Great contest there by Bodwell to force the pass. There we go, double team on Robarker. Bodwell clamps up. Necht steps back, looking where to go with it. Bodwell playing great trap defense. Stolen by Graham. It looks like there'll be a call on the play though. As Barron comes in, as well as number 20 for East Central, DJ Stroud. He'll come in for Dennis. Graham is now out for the Spartans as Barron is in. Big lineup. As we got Barron at the 4, Martin at the 5, and Myers at the 3. There's Robarker. He pops a 3. That's no good. Snagged up by Myers. He had 9 points a couple nights ago. I believe it was against, Jennings County, if my memory would come to me. There's Hoddle. Off to Necht. Necht looking where to go with it. It'll be Spartans ball now. It's Brown and number 44 for East Central. Selhurst will come in. This ball is McQueen.
In the lineup for East Central.
50 seconds to go now, 8-8. And there's number 54, Stenger.
Connersville for 44, Gage Brown returns.
Bodwell inbounds to Phillips. The backcourt for the Spartans. Phillips looking to run the clock down as a tie game, 8-8, 40 seconds to go now. He's at the half-court line. Still looking where to go with it. Billups, great score for the Spartans. Part of that three-headed monster of Martin, Graham, and Billups. 7.6 points per game, 5.6 assists per game, 80% free throw shooting. He recorded 6 points and 5 assists and 4 rebounds last weekend against Lawrence North, the number 2 team in the state, in a 40-36 loss. Looks like they're going to take a last-second shot here. 10 seconds to go now. Billups drives. Bounce pass to Brown. Brown inside, swatted. Rebound Myers. Billups for three. No, he doesn't take it. Martin for three. He shoots. That's no good. Air ball. McQueen snags it up.
Service the old-fashioned way. The dependable service you need for your car or truck is always available at Goff Auto and Care and Tire Center in Connersville and Brookville. Experienced mechanics are ready to correct the problem using the best replacement products that your vehicle will have running like new again. Shane Goff is waiting to service you at 600 Western Avenue in Connersville. Phone 765-825-2588 and Charlie Goff in Brookville at 9197 State Road 101. 765-647-2222 is the phone number. Goff Auto and Care and Tire Center.
That Lawrence North game last Saturday was such a close one. In the first two quarters, it wasn't as close as they had a 14-point deficit. Now here they are, 8-8 in the conference matchup. They're down 8-2, and they came back on a 6-0 run.
Yeah, I was watching this first quarter, very fast play, getting the ball, they rebound, it's all the way down the court, throw up that shot, and then they're back down.
Now here you are heading into the second quarter. Shooting by Billups has been amazing. 2 for 2 from the three-pointer, from the three-point line, as he's shooting 6 points. He's got an arsenal on him. He's usually not the three-point shooter himself, but tonight he's looking like it.
Yeah, Toby's one of those players, he take that open shot if he has it there. If it's there, he'll take it.
Billups now off the inbound. Gives it to Bodwell. Bodwell on neck. Out to Sparks. Sparks back to Billups. Billups maybe looking for his 9th point. Bounce pass to Martin Brown. Snagged up by Robarker. Bounce pass to, nearly swatted. Rebound Myers. Bounce pass to Sparks. Back to Bodwell. Bounce pass inside to Myers. Sparks for three. He shoots. That's no good. Rebound Collinsworth. Back to Robarker. Nearly stolen from behind by Martin Brown. Little floater there off the hop step. That's 7 points for Robarker. Bounce pass to Brown. Out to Bodwell. Bodwell for three. He shoots. That's no good. Rouse around. Decides not to go in. Looks like Selhurst and Graham will come back in for the Spartans and East Central Trojans.
Returning for Connersville, John Graham.
There's Robarker. Gives it to Nick. Nick takes it up the court. Against Myers. He's trapped up, looking where to go with it. Trying to find a pass. Gives it off to Dennis. Nearly stolen by Billups. Selhurst will inbound. Selhurst on the backcourt to Necht. Bounce pass to Selhurst. Back to Robarker, out to the corner for Dennis. Dennis Graham in the matchup. Out to Selhurst in the corner. Back to Collinsworth. Back to Robarker. Hits a screen, doesn't hit it. He gives it to Collinsworth. Collinsworth drives inside, lays it in. No good. He'll be fouled. He'll go to the charity stripe. Collinsworth, that offensive lineman for UC, 19.4 points per game, 7.5 rebounds per game on 47% field goal shooting. Not too solid from the line, though, shooting at a C- at 71%. No, it doesn't make us first. Sorry, I almost jinxed him. Well, I did jinx him there, actually. Looks through his second, hopefully going 50% in the first half. There's Martin in for Myers. Martin, that solid center for the Spartans, 6.9 points per game. Collinsworth looks to shoot his second. He shoots. And he makes it 50% on the night from free throw. Sparks win bound to Billups. Sparks having a solid season on 6.1 points per game. He got moved up last year from JV, and now he's a full-time varsity starter. Quite the adjustment.
As you said, like Jonah Graham in there, Caleb's also in the slump of his three-point shooting. He came out and had that buzzer beater there at the beginning of the season and hasn't been able to hit much since.
Dennis draws the foul against Sparks. Sparks looking disappointed. As Robarker and Collinsworth will come in. Didn't sit out very long on the bench, only in there for about, a good 30 seconds. Robarker takes out the court. Gives it to Selhurst. Out to Dennis. It's stolen by Graham. Bounce pass, tricky pass there to Brown. Inside Brown, nearly stolen, picked off. No, it is not. Still Spartan ball. Sollenbarger will come in there for Sparks to add some extra shooting. As well as number 32 for East Central, Hoddle will come in. The forward. Phillips inbounds, deep pass to Sollenbarger, nearly backcourt violation. Phillips has it inside to Martin, tips it back to Sollenbarger. What a beautiful play. Out to Graham. Graham shoots his first three of the game. That's good. There you go, tight game, 11-11, 5:08 to go. As Hoddle looks to drive, he gives it out to Selhurst. Selhurst back to Robarker. Hoddle looking where to go with it, clamped up by Sollenbarger. Sollenbarger keeps him. Selhurst now. Hoddle drives. He has to find an open man quick. Gives it to McQueen. McQueen at the three-point line. Selhurst looking where to go with it. Spartans playing great trap defense, keeping forced outside. Now it'll be Spartan ball. As Dennis gets ready to come in for the East Central Trojans as well as Necht. Add some extra ball handling at the point position as they both play point.
The lineup for East Central for 10, James Dennis, 12, 8 Cadet.
Phillips has it. Gives out to Sollenbarger. Sollenbarger had an open shot there, decided not to take it. Back to Phillips. Sollenbarger drives, gives it back to Phillips. Graham at the three-point arc. Phillips bounce pass to Martin. Phillips drives.
Gage and Martin in there doing a great job posting up against those big guys trying to get the ball.
I agree, they're doing a great job against those big guys, especially when you're playing an offensive lineman, you got to figure out your offensive adjustments and defensive adjustments. Looks like number 20, Stroud, will come in for Selhurst. As Necht will inbound to Robarker. Necht drives up the court, picked up by Sollenbarger. Phillips and Robarker, the matchup. Dennis, he decides not to take the three. Collinsworth shoots it though. That's off the back of the rim. Snagged up there, Phillips on the ground.
Foul number 5, Jonah Graham.
That was against Graham.
His
That's his first foul of the game. As Necht will inbound. I think they're looking for a lob there as Robarker drove in. Snagged up by, nearly snagged up by the Spartans. It is. Phillips has it. He drives, steps back. Nearly stolen again. It is stolen. Robarker drives, spins, lays it in, no good. Phillips has it now. Quite the defensive sequence for both teams. Myers will come in soon. Out the Sahlbarger. Sahlbarger steps back, gives it back to Phillips. Bounce pass to Brown. Brown steps back. He shoots a fade.
He was very hesitant on that shot there. Wasn't sure if he was going to take it. No.
It's Myers and Bodwell come in for Brown and Phillips. Sorry. Robarker has up the court. Bodwell, quite the mismatch there. Bodwell, a couple inches shorter than Robarker is. That's Stroud and Myers. Necht and Sahlbarger. Necht looking where to go with it. Gives it back to Stroud. Stroud drives. He goes out to the three-point line. Gives out to Robarker. Robarker, nearly tipped by Myers. Off the floater. No good.
We're really doing a great job shutting down Collinsworth and Rohrbacher in there, getting in the paint. His main goal is sit there and drive the ball.
There's a travel against Martin. Martin had one of those similar travels in that same move against Lawrence North last Saturday. Stanger comes in for the East Central Trojans. As Collinsworth inbounds to Rohrbacher. Rohrbacher takes up the court. Quite a low-scoring first quarter here, or first half, sorry. Collinsworth and Martin. Out the Stinger. Stinger back to Rohrbacher. Dennis and Graham. Dennis sits the screen for Rohrbacher. Rohrbacher gives it back to Dennis. Dennis looks to shoot a three. He doesn't take it, though. Gives out the Necht drives. Stolen by Sparks. Gives it back to Martin. Phillips has it now. 1:44 to go, 11-11. Bounce pass to Sparks. Phillips looking, or Bodwell looking where to go with it. Graham calling for something. Bounce pass to Martin. Out to Graham. Graham shoots a contested three. That's good. That's 6 points for Graham. Three-pointer puts him up by 3. 14-11 now. Necht and Sparks. Rohrbacher drives. Gives out to Dennis. Dennis back to Necht. Dennis shoots a fader. That's no good. Air ball. Rebound by Rohrbacher. Swatted away by Myers. What an aggressive block. As the radio booth goes a little lopsided for a second as Graham runs into it.
Great hustle there by Graham.
Shot will come in as well as number 34 for the Trojans, Cleary, the forward, 6 foot. Cleary inbounds. He inbounds to Stroud. He's off to Dennis. Double team there. Nearly stolen.
Great defense there by Graham and Myers. Defense is the main key here.
Rohrbacher steps out of bounds. That was clear. Rohrbacher looks a little frustrated with himself there. Looks like Graham will inbound to Bodwell. Graham committed to Kentucky Wesleyan, for D2 golf just not too long ago. He's averaging 8 points per game on the season. Baldwell has it. Baldwell looking to run the clock down with 12 seconds now. 10, 9, 8. Baldwell steps back, gives it to Billups. Billups drives, dishes out to Sparks. Sparks inside. He gives it back to Billups. Billups fades. That's no good. The second look at the buzzer. 14-11, Spartans lead.
American Heritage Realty, now in its 44th year of assisting buyers and sellers of residential, farm, and commercial properties in all eastern Central Indiana, is American Heritage Realty. American Heritage Realty's staff knowledgeable for experienced real estate brokers is ready to provide you for expert advice when buying or selling real estate. American Heritage Real Estate is located in 603 West 30th Street in Connersville. Phone number is 765-825-1103. That is 765-825-1103. Everyone at American Heritage Realty says good luck, Spartans.
Bo Bailey, 14-11. Graham 6 points. Billups 6 points. Billups 2 for 2 for 3. Graham 2 for 3 from 3. Quite amazing shooting from the Spartans.
Yeah, as we saw there, we got the couple quick three-point shooters off there. They were wide open, just ready to take that shot.
Yeah, they're doing amazing from the three-point line. That's what charged them that three-point lead as the Spartanettes would take the floor to perform their halftime performance. They do such an amazing job on these. They work on these every single day. The Spartans so far playing an amazing all-out effort offensively with Billups and Graham leading the charge. Like I said, 6 points. Rohrbacher, what's the leading scores looking like for East Central?
We have Rohrbacher at 7 points in that first half, and we have Collinsworth at 3 points in that first half.
They're playing amazing defense in Collinsworth, Dave.
I agree. We shut down those main players. Rohrbacher's averaging 22.3 points per game, and you have Collinsworth in there at 19.4, and maybe they won't get their averages tonight.
Yeah, the defense against Collinsworth has been amazing, and the defense on Rohrbacher forcing him out of bounds earlier has been amazing as well. There goes the Spartanettes finish their halftime performance.
Now taking the court is the Connersville High School.
The Spartans do an amazing job, like I've said, and as the color guard will come out.
Now, I believe this is their first time performing here at the basketball games.
Yeah, they haven't had a very eventful season with COVID, and here they are making their season debut very late in the season.
They will perform again this Saturday at the boys' basketball game during halftime. The guard will be performing
The Spartans.
with their show titled Into the Square.
The Spartans trying all out as
FCN Bank, it's events like this game make our communities such great places in which to live, work, and play. All of us at FCN Bank applaud us to CHS Spartans for their hard work and dedication. Thank you for reminding us once again we all choose to call this place home. FCN, building strong communities, one great local event at a time. Go CHS Spartans, good luck. FCN Bank member, FDIC.
we're going to take a quick break here real quick at the half. We'll see you back as Spartans lead 14-11. I'm Nathan Shaw, and this is Bailey Schneider.
Hi, I'm Emily Tuttle here with Jonah Graham, a varsity basketball player, and I'm going to ask him some questions today. So, Jonah, what are you doing to prepare for your upcoming games?
The team and I are practicing hard. We're doing things that we think we need to do to win our next game.
Okay. What has been the most memorable about this season?
Definitely the fact that we don't play in front of as many people, so you kind of have to make your own energy. So that's probably it.
Okay, and what are you going to miss the most about this season?
Probably being around the guys, running out of the tunnel at home games, the chemistry that we have as a team, and definitely the competition part of it.
Okay, thank you. That's all the time we have today. Thanks for watching.
14-11, Spartans lead. We're here in the halftime.
Don's Auto Sales and Tires. Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street gives us the very best deals on tires. Don has all major brands available in stock at all price ranges. You can rely on Don's Auto Sales and Tires in business over 40 years. And Don Sales and Autos has large selections of quality pre-owned vehicles ranging from $1,000 to $30,000. Need new tires or a quality vehicle? Available from Don Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, Connersville. The phone number is 825-7730.
Yo, East Central went scoreless here in this second quarter.
Definitely plays a big role, It could, looking at the score, you go scoreless in a quarter, it could determine the game there.
Yeah, as the Spartans, Trojans look to take back on the court. It looks like Sparks will be the first one out for the Spartans, as Baldwell falls behind Myers, Sollenbarger, Phillips, Martin, Graham.
We're doing a great job in there playing tough D on all their players on the outside. They're not getting in the paint very much.
Yeah, Collinsworth, they're playing amazing defenses. Sparks shoots 1 for 2 in the pregame warm-ups. He's been struggling lately. He's now 2 for 3 in pregame, or in the halftime warm-up shots. But he's been struggling offensively, and we see that. He's an amazing scorer. Averages 6 points per game on 3.3 rebounds per game. His three-point shooting is actually really solid at 38%. It's not too bad. But it's also not the best.
Yeah, he's definitely. You can rely on him to, if he has to, he can hit that shot.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that you got to rely on to hit that three-pointer. He's been looking to hit it. He's been shooting them, but they just haven't been dropping for him lately.
And that comes down to practice here and there, how hard he's working in practice and outside of practice.
The practice is key. They have practice every day of the week except for Sundays. The senior night's coming up for the Spartans. And Bailey, you had your senior night. What was that like for you?
Definitely a sad moment, being my last time playing at the bowl, and I'm not playing basketball in college, and so it's just that atmosphere of not being here to play on the court again.
Yeah, I want to talk about a little bit about how your guys' season went. You lost against Lawrenceburg in the sectional matchup, but you guys had a solid season, picking up 5 more wins than the previous year. And you guys just kind of flown better into the harder system.
Yeah, I feel like this year we communicated a lot more. We are more well working together than we ever have been. With Coach Harder being our second year coaching, we haven't had a summer with her yet, so we couldn't get that workout.
Minute to go in the halftime as the 5.
Georgia's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment welcomes you to stop by our Connersville local at 330 East 5th Street. Georgia's is proud to offer you friendly hometown service and the convenience of free delivery. Also, our medical equipment staff is there to help you with whatever you need. Georgia's Floral and Gifts has that special something for occasionally birthdays, weddings, beveragement, or brighten someone's day. Georgia's, we are here for you. 765-825-6251.
The Spartans lead 14-11, 24 seconds left in this half, in the halftime break. The Spartans got to look out to take a big run here against the Trojans. And really, basketball is a game of runs,
we saw that quick play in the first half, it was down and back, couldn't catch a break.
Yeah, the defense from both teams is amazing on the one sequence where there was a steal on both sides and a swap by, I believe it was Collinsworth, and a swap by Myers. Just amazing defense by both teams tonight. I believe the Spartans have 2 total blocks for the team as well. As the 5 of Sparks, Brown, Martin, Billups, and Graham will come out for the Spartans. McQueen, Collinsworth, Robarker, Hoddle, and Dennis will come out for the Trojans as Hoddle inbounds to Dennis. Robarker inside, floats it, lays it in, no good. Looks to lob it up for Collinsworth, that just doesn't fall. Inside to Brown. Brown blocked from behind by Collinsworth. Martin able to take the 3. Phillips and Robarker. Phillips. Bounce pass inside to Brown. Out to Sparks for 3. He shoots it. That's no good. Rebounded back to Sparks inside to Martin. Martin at three-point line. He dishes it back. Phillips drives. Bounce pass to Brown. He'll go to the charity stripe.
Trojans playing great defense in there on us.
Yeah, they're forcing him out. They're forcing us outside, and they realize that Sparks has been struggling lately and forcing him out on the three-point line. He's just not able to hit tonight. Really, he's got to find his groove. As Brown misses his first free throw. He looks to shoot his second. He'll make it. No, never mind. Sorry. Tipped off by Martin. You know, that free throw looked like it was going in for a second. It kind of rattled around and almost looked like it went to the hoop from here.
Now, as we mentioned at the beginning of the game, the free throws are main key for us.
Yeah, free throws are key. Robarker at the three-point line on Billups. He drives, looking where to go with it. Billups traps him out to McQueen. Back to Dennis. Back to Huddle. Huddle drives. He's trapped up by Sparks. Looking where to go. Gives it back to Dennis. Dennis at the half-court line. Huddle outside to Robarker. Collinsworth post up Brown and Martin. He'll be fouled. Oh, never mind. It'll be Spartan balls. He's pulling it up.
Great D in there by Gage.
Yeah, Brown's found a new identity this season. He didn't play last season, but here in the mid-season, he's kind of found a new identity, getting stronger in his role, moved up to starter, and just playing solid defense and offense. Billups out to Sparks. Sparks back to Graham. Graham wide open for three. He shoots. That's good. That's 9 points for Graham. He's 3 for 4 tonight. 75% shooting. He's found his groove again from the three-point line. Travel. Graham went down to Billups. Billups takes up the court. 5:47 to go. Martin posts up. Hop steps. Floats it. It's no good. Nearly snags up the rebound though. He's looking to steal from behind. There goes Owens. Looks like it'll be called against the Spartans. He fouled number 2 for Billups. Next and number 24, Mergenthal for the Trojans coming in. Just passed it, no one was there. Dennis has to run to it. Dennis dishes it. He's back at the half court. Graham takes on Dennis in his matchup. Collinsworth gives it back to Necht. Necht back to Collinsworth. Collinsworth tipped by Sparks.
In the layup for Cockeysville, 32, Braxton Myers. And number 10, Carter Boswell.
Brown and Sparks will come out as Boswell and Myers are in. Dennis and Graham, the matchup. Dennis gives it back to Mergenthal. Mergenthal back to Dennis. Collinsworth shoots a contested 3. That's good. He's now 2 for 3 from the three-point line. Or sorry, 2 for 4. He has 7 points. Graham. Back to Billups. Back to Billups now.
East Central dropped back into a zone there for a little bit.
Kickball violation against Necht. Be out of bounds. Brown will inbound, deep pass to Bodwell. Bodwell had 14 points a couple nights ago against Mount Vernon. Well, now about 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah, he had a great game off the bench. You know, he came in.
Billups for three. He shoots. That's good. 9 points for Billups. He's 3 for 3 from the three-pointer. Billups found a new identity in this game as he had 6 points the other night. Now he has 9 points tonight. He's beaten his average in 3 quarters. The Trojans ball.
East Central likes that catch and go passes, you know, a little handoff here and there up top of the key, just to drive the ball into the bank.
Next to inbound. Gives it off to Dennis. Dennis and Graham, the matchup. Robarker so far scoreless in this third quarter. Hasn't made too much noise. Dennis off to Hoddle. Oh, sorry, Merton. That's no good. It'll be Trojans ball now. It's neck to inbound again for the Trojans. Collinsworth and Martin, the matchup. Collinsworth posts up Martin. He drives inside. He lays it in. That's good. That's 9 points for Collinsworth, the lineman from the University of Cincinnati, the center for the Trojans. Bounce pass to Martin. Out to Graham. Graham shoots a three. That's good. That's 12 points for Graham. The two-headed monster looking active tonight is 12 points for Graham and 9 points for Billups. All of those points coming from the three-point line. They're a total of, I believe, 5 for 7 from three. Or no, wait. Yeah, 5 for 7. My math is correct. Collinsworth in traffic. He lays it in. That's no good. It looks like he'll go to the charity stripe. As Barron will get ready to come in for the Spartans as soon as he shoots this first free throw. As well as Selhurst for the Trojans. As well as Hoddle for the Trojans. Shoots his first, that's good. 10 points now. Collinsworth so far making some noise with 10 points. Shoots a second. No good. Rebound Barron, he just snags it up. Bodwell slows down the pace of the game. 2:16 to go now. Barron has it. Gives it back to Bodwell. Barron looking where to go with it. Guarded by Selhurst. Bodwell and Dennis. Gives it back to Barron. Just a little two-man play. For the Trojans ball.
32, Braxton Myers. His second, his third.
Dennis will inbound. Dennis has it back. Minute 55 to go. Selhurst at the arc. Gives it back to Dennis. Dennis drives. He's looking where to go with it. Gives it back to Robarker. He posts up. He's looking to spin. Lays it in, no good. He'll go to the charity stripe.
Little mismatch there with Carter and Rohrbacher, you know. Key for them to see that.
Yeah, you got to talk about his defense there, though. Bodwell has amazing defense. He has such a mismatch in height-wise.
Carter does do a great job in there. As you mentioned, his height, you know. Being short, I know, coming from a girl isn't the best thing.
Martin and Brown will switch off as Myers is in now. His sophomore lineup is Myers and Barron are in, and Brown the junior, Bodwell the junior, and Graham the only senior out on the court. Which, you know, there's only 2 seniors to the Spartan team, and much leadership comes from the new seniors next year. As Roebarker makes it. 23-19 now. Minute 40 to go. Graham looking for some extra options to pass it to. Gives it off to Bodwell. Bodwell's going to give it to Barron. Bounce pass. Barron drives. He lays it in. He's going to the line. He'll go to the line and shoot two as he drives inside. Aggressive move by the sophomore Barron. That's going to be the second foul against Roebarker. Barron shoots it. That's good.
Connorsville, number 12, Toby Billings return. East Central, 10, Jason.
Looks to shoot his second. He shoots, it drops. Collinsworth will inbound to Roebarker, the two-headed monster for the Trojans. So far making some noise tonight from both of them. And Roebarker making his first few points off free throws late in the third quarter.
We're doing a great job closing him out and just not letting him be able to shoot.
Mergenthal gives it off to Selhurst. Selhurst going to bounce it over to Mergenthal, back to Selhurst. Mergenthal looking to shoot a three. He doesn't take it. Gives out to Collinsworth. Collinsworth against Brown. It's going to be a travel against Collinsworth. Collinsworth looking a little upset, trying to find out where that call came from as Necht, Hoddle, and McQueen will come in now for the Trojans. Less than a minute to go. I assume the Spartans here are going to slow down the pace of play and wait for a last-second shot as they're up by 6. No need to force a basket with still plenty of time to go. It's Bilbs and Necht.
East Central back in man-to-man. We saw them play zone the rest of the quarter. Now they're back in man.
Staying corrected, Bilbs to take a little reverse layup. He makes it. 34 seconds to go now, 27-19. Hoddle drives. Trapped by Barron. Deep pass stolen by McQueen. Nearly a great offensive sequence by the Spartans. Travel against the Trojans. But Roebarker still seems to make the shot off the contact. Spartans have to get a shot here off in the last 18 seconds to go if they want to have a 10-0 lead. Or a 10-point lead, sorry. Messing my words all over the place. Sparks inbounds to Billups. 16 seconds to go now. 14, 13, 10. Myers back to Billups. Billups drives, gives out to Sparks. Sparks for three, he shoots. No good. Roebarker deep shot at the half-court line, no good off the backboard. 27-19, Spartans lead.
Edward Jones financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement of our young athletes received from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is proud sponsor of Collinsville Spartan Sports. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisor, Gina Hartman, Devin Hornsby, and Gary Reedsummer for your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Spartans playing amazing trap defense against Roebarker and Collinsworth. Doing a great job face guarding Collinsworth, but Collinsworth is hard to disrupt.
Yeah, like you said, we're doing a great job in there. Not letting him shoot like the outside shots he normally used to get. In the past games, I'm sure he has those open shots, but we're doing a great job closing him out, getting our hands up in the face.
As the buzzer sounds, the Spartans and Trojans look to go on for the last and final quarter of the game. As long as, they don't go into overtime. It'll be a late night if that happens. It's the five of McQueen, Necht, Selhurst, Roebarker, and I believe that three-pointer by Billups I mean, he's done amazing tonight, shooting 3 for 3 from the three-point line, having 11 points off of a little reverse layup. So he's 4 for 4.
Yeah, like you said, Toby came off the bench in the third quarter and threw up that 3 down there, and just great shot overall.
Billups has it. Billups and Robarker. Martin at the top of the key.
Gage in there working very hard in the paint.
Billups against Robarker. Billups will drive. So when to go with it, gives out to Martin. Graham gives off to Saltbarker. Back to Billups. Back to Graham. Graham drives, steps back, inbounds it. Oh, stalled by Selhurst. Looks like it's going to be a foul against Martin. Collinsworth will come in now.
His second.
Hoddle inbound. Gets it off to Dennis. Dennis at the backcourt. Look where to go with it. Slow down the game as they're down by 8. Dennis, a solid guard for the Trojans. That's stolen by Billups. Oh, never mind. He'll go out of bounds. Looking for someone inbound. Timeout now for the Trojans. 27-19, 6:47 to go. Spartans lead.
Eye Center of Cartersville provides vision care for every member of your family. This includes treatment for eye diseases, injuries, just as one of many services. Services that include glasses and contacts, frames for every budget, sunglasses, and a large selection of eyewear. Complete vision care for every member of your family, yours at Eye Center of Cartersville. Scheduling an appointment for a complete eye exam is easy calling 825-6000. Eye Center of Cartersville, located at 2045 Virginia Avenue.
Here goes. The Spartans like to take back on the court as the 5 of Graham, Brown, Billups, Martin, and Sollenbarger. The only one out of that starting 5 is Sparks, as Sollenbarger is in now. Collinsworth post up. Gives it back to Robarker. Robarker guarded by Billups. Robarker will drive. He drives inside, decides to take the shot. In contact, Billups rebounds. Sollenbarger decides not to take the shot. Cops inside. Stolen by Collinsworth. That's no good. Oh, nearly stolen behind, but it'll be a reaching foul against Brown. As Hoddle will inbound. It looks like he'll find Dennis as the partner to inbound it to. Bodwell will come in for Sollenbarger. Dennis takes up the court. He's off to McQueen. McQueen out to Robarker. Robarker for 3. He shoots it. He falls to the ground and makes it. 22-27. Spartans lead. 6:07 to go.
Mancino's Pizzas and Grinders, a place to eat in Cartersville is Mancino's Pizzas and Grinders, 301 West 30th Street. Dine inside or carry out at home or where you work. Delivery from Mancino's is always free. The number to call is 825-6155. Choose from a large menu. There's special youngster menu. Choose the house specialty, the great Spartan classics. Enjoy the sports atmosphere by viewing all the Spartan sports. Mancino's Pizzas and Grinders, 301 West 30th Street. Phone number 825-6155. A proud Spartan booster.
Hey, what a beautiful three-point shot there by Robarker as he falls down to the ground in contest. Makes it, puts him only down by 5. That's his 11th point of the game. So far the Spartans holding him to 11 points, half his average in the fourth quarter, which is an amazing job. Bobwell he'll take on Dennis. Collinsworth not in. That gives us the leverage inside. Gives off to Brown. Brown looking where to go with it. Gives it back to Martin. Martin will drive inside. It looks like he lays it in though, but there'll be a foul on the call, and Collinsworth will, well, never mind. Collinsworth will not come in.
Foul number 42 on the Rohrabacher. His third. Team's third.
5:51 to go on the clock. Billups. Bounce pass to Brown. Back to Billups. Defensive foul there against Hoddle. Collinsworth to come in. The leverage inside lasted for only a split few minutes, or well, a split second. And now Collinsworth comes back in. Is ball inbound. Deep pass to Billups in the backcourt. Bounce pass to Brown. Brown back to Billups. Billups posts up, Brown inside. He lays it in. He's fouled. He'll go to the charity stripe.
Nice read there by Toby.
And nice find by Billups to find Brown in traffic off the bounce pass.
Team Smith, Williams, Brown of the line. Shooting 10.
What a good connection those two have in class. I know watching them in class, they always seem to have a great chemistry together.
I know Gage is always one of those people to crack a joke if you're down. You know, he's
Brown will shoot his second. He missed his first. He shoots, no good. Rebound Collinsworth. Dennis has it now. His Dennis will take it up the court. Back to Hoddle. Rohrabacher for three. He shoots. That's no good. Rebound Collinsworth. Collinsworth in traffic. Rebound by Martin.
great block out there by Martin. You know, he in the paint, tough guy.
Well, he's showing off the vertical a little bit there too as he jumps up and grabs the rebound. The crowd's going crazy for the Spartans off that defensive sequence, and you hear a couple boos there from the Trojan fans. Graham will inbound. He inbounds to Martin. Finds the big, gives it back to Bodwell. Bodwell bounce pass to Billups. Billups looking where to go. He gives it off to Martin. Less than 5 minutes to go now as Martin drives. He's looking to go inside. He dishes it back to Billups. Billups inside to Brown. Brown lays it in. That's good.
Another nice look by Toby in the gauge.
29-22 now. Spartans have a 7-point lead again. So McQueen finds Hoddle. Hoddle for deep. He shoots it. That's no good. Rebound almost by McQueen. But Billups looking for the ball. He's confused. We don't get it. Morgenthau and Collinsworth.
Collinsworth going back in there with his fourth foul, you know, going with 4 minutes left. He's got to be careful not to pick up his fifth.
Yeah, he's got to be careful. You know, you can't pick up your fifth foul. Especially, I mean, you can't send because when the Spartans get 7 fouls here, they draw one more foul. That sends them into the bonus. And that could be the deciding factor of the game. Stroud gives it off to Morgenthau. Morgenthau gives it back to Hoddle. Hoddle back to Rohrabacher. Rohrabacher back to Collinsworth inside. Morgenthau for three. He shoots. That's good. Timeout by the Spartans. 29-25. 4-point lead for the Spartans. 4:09 to go now.
Wilson Lawson Meyer Insurance Agency is dedicated to protecting you and your family at a price you can afford. Wilson Lawson Myers are licensed insurance professionals striving to be your agency of choice. Wilson Lawson Myers, independent agency representing numerous companies for all your needs. Finding the right insurance begins with finding the right agency. That is Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency at 521 Central Avenue in Carnesville. Phone 825-5111.
Here we are, 29-25 off of Mergenthal 3. That puts the Trojans only down by 4 as Sparks will come back in for the Spartans. 4:09 to go. We're here in the closing minutes of the game, fourth quarter. It's been a slow past couple of minutes. The last 4 minutes, it felt almost like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. It's felt like quite a long time. It has been quite a long time. The buzzer sounds for the game to resume. The 5 of Sparks, Billups, Graham, Myers, and Martin are in now. Graham will inbound to Billups. Billups and Hoddle. Queen and Martin. Martin looking to find the pass. Martin steps back. He's back at the half court. Gives off to Billups. Billups on the ground. It'll be a timeout. Spartans 29-25 as Billups is on the ground all tied up, and now here we are at a timeout.
Reed Health Sports Medicine provides an athletic trainer to beat Carnesville Spartans, though the support of Reed Foundation. Athletic trainers normally are present at most practices and sporting events. They can respond to injury within seconds, determine immediate needs of athletes, or begin treatment or incident emergency management within first few minutes. If your athlete suffers a sports injury, Reed Health Athletic Training Clinic can provide injury treatment sessions with using multiple rehab protocols and treatment techniques to ensure your athlete does not miss a day without progressing forward. Learn more at reedhealth.com.
Spartans will have the ball after this timeout. They've got to look for a quick shot to get us a lead within the next 40 seconds. To get us even bigger lead, though. It's a game of runs, and so far the Trojans have gone on quite a run themselves.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there. Like I said, you got the back and forth, very fast pace of game. We're used to this fast pace of game coming off with closing off on these shooters.
Graham will inbound for the Spartans. Gives off to Martin. Back to Billups. Billups has 11 points tonight as he had 6 points the other night against Lawrence North. Martin drives inside, hop steps. He'll be fouled. He's going to the line.
Out of the 50, Casey McQueen. His first, team 7.
He'll go to the line, shoots his first. He'll look to shoot it. That drops. As Brown is in now for the Spartans. Collinsworth, Stroud, and Mergenthal, as well as Dennis. Myers is out for the Spartans. Martin looks to shoot his second. So put him up by 6 if they can get this. That drops. There we go. 6-point lead now for the Spartans. 3:22 to go. Dennis has it. Stroud has it now. Back to Dennis. Dennis and Graham to match up. Hello, Barker. Dennis takes on Graham. Back to Collinsworth. Collinsworth shoots a 3. It's no good. Rebound Martin. Billups. Mergenthal, that matchup. Phillips drives. He'll go way inside. Fuller lays it in. That's 13 points for Phillips. Now here we are with an 8-point lead. Stolen by Martin. Great defensive sequence there. Phillips has it. Phillips and Mergenthal nearly stolen by Mergenthal. Phillips, he's on the ground. He'll be fouled.
Foul 24, Caleb Mergenthal. His first, team eight.
He'll go to the line. This sends the Spartans to the bonus. Or sorry, they've been in the bonus. This will be one of their bonus shots here. So Phillips makes his first. He'll get a second opportunity. He makes it though. That's 14 points for Phillips. 8 more points than he had the other night against the Lawrence North Wildcats. Looks to shoot his second. He shoots. He scores. Robarker. Gives out to Mergenthal. Mergenthal back to Stroud. Stroud shoots a three. That's no good. Air ball way off. He picked up there by Sparks.
So he'll be looking to slow down the time here as they have the lead.
Yeah, they got a 10-point lead with a little over a minute to go. Now 7 on the line. This is a chance at an 11-point lead and then a 12-point lead possibly. Spartan will be at the line for the Spartans. He shot solid tonight as he's a 100% free throw shooter. Shoots his first. No good. Robarker gives it back to Dennis. Minute 30 to go. Collinsworth from deep. He shoots. No good. Snagged up by Martin.
Martin's done a great job rebounding here tonight.
He's just been snagging him up tonight. Phillips drives inside. Gives out to Graham. Graham drives. Back to Martin. Less than a minute to go now. Martin drives inside. He's lost. It looks like there'll be a call on the play. This will send Brown to the line this time. This will have a chance at 11 points lead for the Spartans as he shoots his first. No good. Shoots the second. No good as well. Rebound Stroud. Picked up by Robarker. Robarker drives inside. Lays it in. That's good. Off the contest. Timeout by the Trojans. 35-27. 8-point lead for the Spartans off of Robarker and layup inside.
Floors Flooring. You will find the answer to every flooring needs at Floors Flooring at 301 Beach Street in Connersville. Yes, Floors Flooring has a large selection of carpet and tile, also vinyl and laminates, luxury vinyl tiles and hardwoods. You'll receive a free estimate on your choice of flooring plus expert installation. Their friendly staff will help you through the entire process. Floors Flooring also provides bathroom upgrades, remodeling, and custom shower systems at 301 Beach Street, Connersville. 765-692-0800 is the phone number.
Are you thinking about buying or selling your home? Stay local and call Trish Smith at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. She'll walk you through the process to make an easy transition and lead you to your dream home. Please contact Trish at 265-2663 to begin your journey today. That's Better Homes and Gardens. Spartans up 35-27, 42 seconds to go now. I believe the Trojans will put in their second unit. The Spartans like take on the court and extend this lead or hold this lead. Spartans take on McFloyd. Myers will inbound. And there's Stanger looking to contest the inbound. He'll find Billups. Billups is fouled.
Now 32, John Hotel.
38 seconds to go now. Billups is going to line. 10 fouls against the Trojans tonight. This will send Billups to the line now as Billups looks to shoot his first. Shoots it. That's good. They now have the same amount of points as they did last Saturday against Lawrence North, 36 now.
We've done a great job tonight hitting our free throws as we need to be. Looking at the past games, we've struggled at that being our top key.
Yeah, free throws, this has been an improvement tonight, and we've seen over this 4-game losing streak, which is possibly ending tonight, free throws have been key, and they've been what's been tough on the Spartans team. Billups sinks his second, which we saw last week against Jennings County, or last week against Jennings County, he struggled from the free throw line. That's 17 points for Billups. He's doing amazing tonight. Robarker gives it back to Collinsworth. Here we are, 30 seconds now. Drives inside Mergenthal. He'll be fouled. I'll send him to the line. 10-point lead by the Spartans.
Out of 32, Max Blocker. This 4-7.
Mergenthal doesn't make the first. Bob will come in for Sparks. The 5 of Barron, Billups, Brown, Bodwell, and Graham. Small ball lineup here. Mergenthal makes his second. McQueen will come in, as well as so will Selhurst. Graham will inbound, gives it to Bodwell. 23 seconds. Billups bounce pass to Graham. Graham drives. Graham looking to slow the game down. 15 seconds now. 14. 10. Off to Bodwell. Back to Graham. 4 seconds. Spartans have won the ball game now. 37-28 as Graham ends off at the final possession. The Spartans end their 4-game losing streak. The Spartans now advance to 11-7, sending the Trojans to 10-8.
Puts Urban Wrinkle Home Funeral Home in Carswell Liberty is family-owned funeral home. Urban Wrinkle Funeral Home considers its honor to be selected for care for your family member at the time of passing. The friendly staff at Urban Wrinkle Funeral Home pledges to take care of all your family needs to our best of our abilities. 2 locations to serve you in Carswell at 513 West 8th Street and in Liberty at 310 North Main Street.
Baby, what's the scoring look like?
For East Central, we have Menthol at 4, Gordonberg at 13, and Collinsworth at 11. For the Spartans, we have Toby with 17, Graham with 12, Gage with 2, Martin with 4, Lucas Barron in the lineup with 2.
The Spartan Network game is brought to you by Union Savings and Loan, Metronet, Goss Auto Care and Tire Center, American Heritage Realty, FC and Bank, Don's Auto Sale and Tires, George's Pharmacy, Edward Jones, Ice Center of Carswell.
This game is also brought to us by Mancino's Pizzas and Grinders, Wilson Laws, Myers Insurance, Reed Health, Forest Flowing, Better Homes and Gardens, Urban Wrinkle Funeral Home.
Bailey, thank you for joining me tonight on this game. You did an amazing job.
Thank you.
This has been the Spartan Sports Network. I'm Nathan Shaw. This has been Bailey Schneider. The Spartans end their 4-game losing streak tonight. now on a 1-game winning streak, and then they send the Trojans on a 2-game losing streak. This has been Spartan Sports. I'm Nathan Shaw, Bailey Schneider. Thank you for joining.